Nacht Der Untoten. Where do I start with this one, eh? Well, firstly, this is the map that started it all. If the developers weren't having any fun, we wouldn't have one of the most prolific game modes, in quotes, that could absolutely stand on its own 2 feet given the opportunity. Activision, please. But I digress. Nacht is a simple map. Shoot zombie, get weapon, survive, and that's pretty much it. Nah, but seriously, there isn't much to go off with, so let's start with your surroundings here. You start on the first floor of the bunker, set around with 4 barricades to keep the zombies out, and 2 wall weapons, Kar 98K and an M1 carbine. From there, you can choose 2 different ways you want to go. You can take a crack at the help door and be greeted by a gambler's wet dream, Pandora's box, the mystery box, the weapon crate, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It gives you weapons when you give it 950 points. Simple. Along with 2 wall weapons and 3 barricades. Those guns being the Thompson Sug machine gun and the double barrel shotgun. Or from the spawn room, you can go up the stairs and buy the couch and gain access to a hand grenade wall buy as well as the sawed-off shotgun. In the next room, you have another 3 barricades for zombies to come in from, plus a few more wall buys, those being the bar right across from the staircase. You can get the trench gun right next to the cabinet, to the left of the barricade at the far back. Or, if you're looking to get an amazing deal, you can get the scoped Kar 98K for 1500 points. What a deal. And that staircase leads you back to the box room. Regardless, we all know the real firepower lies within the box. Mostly just the ray gun, since it's the only real wonder weapon on the map. Pew pew. Nacht's simplicity adds to its beauty. There's no power switch, there's no main quest, there's no perks, there's no infinitely killing traps or wonder weapons. So it really shows a test of skill to make it to the higher rounds, past 30 or even 40, especially in the Black Ops version, but we'll touch on that later. On the topic of later iterations of Nacht, they would introduce things such as the Thunder Gun or Mule Kick, as well as the Mark II or the Gobblegums and their Wonder Fizz to complete the suite of perks and add to your whole arsenal. And some would say that things like that make those versions of Nacht boring or take away from what made Nacht simple. I personally think it's what makes those versions of Nacht unique, so whatever version of Nacht that you play, you have a different experience, and the whole point of playing the game is to have fun, isn't it? No matter what version of Nacht you decide to play, make sure to have fun. And don't let anyone say that you're playing the wrong version of Nacht, when each version of Nacht plays differently. Personally, I like the World at War and Black Ops 3 versions. That's not to knock down the Black Ops port, of course. If you're looking for difficulty, that would be the version you want to play. Why, you ask? Well, to answer that question, it gets a little complicated. We're going to have to take a look at the game's inner workings itself. In World at War, the maximum number of zombies that can spawn in a round is 24. And that's something that would be consistent throughout the World at War lifetime until Derice came out, where the limit was exponential and only 24 zombies could spawn at a time as opposed to a round. So even with the addition of the Thunder Gun, you still don't really stand much of a chance because the amount of zombies per round is multiples that of the World at War version. With Black Ops and Black Ops 3 having 924 zombies that spawn on round 100. That's 38 and a half times more than round 100 on World at War. But it gets spicier. In World at War, it takes 2,323 kills to make it to round 100. In Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, and I guess Black Ops 4 too, it takes a whopping 31,830 kills to make it to round 100. And with the Black Ops 1 version not having Wonder Fizz or Gumballs, it makes it easily the hardest version of Nacht Der Untoten to play. Period. So, with all that being said, there isn't a whole lot more I can really put on Nacht Der Untoten. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll make sure to see y'all in the next video.